Like thinking of the fawn response is so interesting because and especially in like romantic relationships where you're with a partner and you're choosing to default to patterns of I'm not going to say what I really think, which what does that mean? That means you're lying to your partner.
Yeah.
Like you're withholding the truth, like your actual truth. Which that's not great, right? And so
Mm-hmm.
and in that process, you're not communicating like, hey, this is what I actually want, or this is what I actually think about this thing, or this is the belief that I have around this, or this is the vision that I have for our relationship, or whatever it may be. And so you find yourself, if you don't break out of those patterns, and
Yeah.
if you continue to people please, number one, you're not engaging in like an authentic relationship or connection. It's not a connection. It's like just this pattern of placating, and it's not helpful
Mm-mm.
at all. And then you find yourself, or you risk finding yourself, 5-10 years down the road, and you're like, I'm not even living a life that I love. I'm not in a relationship that I love. I'm not in a position in my life that I love. Um, I'm not receiving love and affection in a way that feels good for me because I've never actually communicated that I hate when he does XYZ thing and I would prefer this. Like you start to you create a life that doesn't actually feel good for you, and I think you risk missing out on what missing out on the knowledge of what does feel good for you, what your actual beliefs are, because you've been so disconnected from owning your own beliefs. So
Absolutely.
it's like it gets real dicey.
It does. Well, and then like when you were saying that, like I just, it speaks to this, like it's continual self-abandonment.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like a, it's giving up your sovereignty,
Mm-hmm.
your power, your voice. It's abandonment over and over and over again. And like that, it might seem so minuscule in the moment of like, I like tomatoes and you don't like tomatoes.
Mm-hmm.
But it's those little things that add up to something so much bigger and down the road, like you said, like you're sort of like, then you're going through life like, wait, and then what happens? And I see this a lot. I've seen this in clients. I see this in just in this field is people wake up
Mm-hmm.
one day and the light, the switch has flipped,
Mm-hmm.
and they're like, they either want to light a match on their life
Yeah.
and burn it all to the ground and they're like, fuck this,
Yeah.
or they are so deeply full of resentment and they don't know
Yes.
why.
Yeah.